This meditation is a combination of mantra meditation and visualization designed to help us get at the heart of who we really are. As we begin, I invite you to find a comfortable position, preferably with your back straight, either sitting or lying. And gently, if it feels comfortable, bringing your eyes to close. And begin to bring your awareness, your attention to your breathing. As you inhale, filling up with awareness, with presence. And as you exhale, allowing your jaw to relax and your shoulders to fall away from your ears. Inhale, noticing the sensation. And exhale, relax your forehead, your eyebrows. Just allowing a sense of peace to wash over you. I'd like to invite you today to visit your favorite movie theater. But this showing is a little different. It's just for an audience of one. As you arrive to the theater, noticing that the room is darkened and waiting for you. Choose your favorite seat. And as you get settled and get comfortable, you'll notice the projector click on high above you. Glancing upward, you can see the waves of light moving through the air to project an image on the screen. Now, this image is a little different. As you bring your focused attention to the screen, you'll see yourself from the past. The many different versions of you that have existed. There you are as a child, as a sibling, as someone's son or daughter. As a student or an athlete, getting your first job, having your first romantic relationships, all of the dramas of the past and the traumas. There's nothing to judge. There's nothing to change. If your mind starts to go into emotional states, into regret, or longing, or shame, or hurt, you don't have to follow it. Just notice as an objective witness the events of your life. Growing up, perhaps attending college, starting your career, the major disappointments of your life, the losses, the grief, how you've changed your style, your body. Just notice all those things, take them in. And as you view this highlights reel of your past, recognize that those versions of you have passed away. Their memories, they no longer exist. So as you inhale fully and with awareness of the present moment, I invite you to quietly to yourself, inside or out loud, tell those versions of yourself, I am not that. Again, inhale fully. And exhale, remind yourself, I am not that. With your words, you've dismissed those older versions, and the images leave the screen blank. What appears now on the screen is versions of who you are today, of the many faces that you wear. There you are in your work clothes, ready to go in, maybe as an employee or the manager, the boss. Who are you at work? How do you interact and relate? What do they expect of you? And what do you deliver? Is that you? A part of you? Tell that person, I am not that. Inhale fully and exhale compassionately, I am not that. There you are as a partner, maybe a spouse, as somebody who dates, as someone who's looking. See how you interact with your love interests, who you are, what face you wear, how you like to be seen, how it's different than your work self, how it's different from your past selves. And very gently remind that person, I am not that. Suddenly on the screen appears before you yourself as a parent, maybe of children or of pets, or a sibling or a best friend. Those very important relationships that we foster and nurture. Is it the same as the other two versions of you that we just dismissed? How does that person see the world? How does that person love and live? Drawing in empathy and understanding. Exhale. I am not that. And there you are now as a hobbyist or a volunteer or an athlete, with all of the pride that goes along with that, the sense of flow, the sense of being in the right place and doing the right thing, the enjoyment. Notice how that makes you feel, and notice who that person is, how it's different than those other roles, how it resides in its own compartment, just like those other roles did. And that one too, remind it, I am not that. And finally, there you are in the mirror, first thing in the morning. Your hair, your eyes, your skin, your breath, your body, all of its many forms to bring you to this one form. Is there anything about you that hasn't changed from those first versions of yourself? Is there anything that remained the same? Gently inhale. Yes, that one too. Remind it. I am not that. If you are not that, who's sitting in the chair? Begin bringing your awareness back to your breathing, noticing that that's always with you, whether you're conscious of it or not. Recognizing the sensation of your diaphragm moving down and your belly rising. And as your diaphragm moves up, your belly drops. Perhaps bringing some gentle movement into your fingers and feeling the sensation rise up your arms. And gently, as you're ready, no rush, you can stand up and leave the movie theater. And bring your eyes to open and take in the room around you. This mantra, this I am not that, is available for you at all times to get some distance between the regular events of life and who you really are. To remind you that everything is temporary. Everything arises from nothing and falls back to nothing. To remind you to search for that one thing that is constant. Thank you for practicing with us today. Be as you are.